Hey, what's going on, guys? Can you hear me? Hello? 1, 2, 1,
Yes,
2.
how's it going?
So we can hear you.
Good. Great. 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 So let's see here. Hold on. All right. All right. So yeah. So guys, this is basically, I don't know if you saw, well, I think it's maybe you haven't seen it yet, but I posted a video on the group a few minutes ago, where I was saying, hey guys, just be careful if you want to just jump in on a sale, like well, not on a sale, on a buy, because the market is reaching a previous area, right? A previous support, because we are ranging. Be careful if you want to jump in like that, like on a buy immediately right away, or every time the market just touches that area, you're thinking about getting in. All right. Remember all the rules that we're trying to build up here to make things safer. I'm not trying to go, aggressive on a buy and a sell. I know we're ranging right now. So these are, opportunities that we can spot, right? Every time the market comes back to a support or a resistance, and because right now the market has been ranging for a long time, not just Nasdaq, US 30, S&P 500. For example, let me go back to S&P. It's a little slow now. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. So you see, it's rangy, right? But what I want you guys to think about is don't make a buy just because it's reaching this area. Try to wait for your setup. Try to wait for your setup. What's the setup? You know right here, basically start just simple price action. Just start waiting for the market to start breaking the structures to the upside. Okay, I'm using just the 20 simple moving average here as just as an example. But you can use the 50 simple moving average. You can use the 20, the WMA lines, any trend line indicator would work pretty much in this scenario. But let's say you don't want to pay attention to any lines. All right, let's don't pay attention to any moving average. Let's just pay attention to just price action. I know the price is going down, right? But look, it's slowing down. The market is slowing down right now, going slow. It's not going like this fast like it was doing before. So it's slowing down, creating maybe a reversal. Maybe this was a reversal flag right here. And then the price broke and started breaking this previous support right here. It broke it. That was my sign for me to get in. Okay. And still, remember, the New York Stock Exchange is about to open in about 8 minutes. So the market is going nice right now. At least it's pulling back after this massive drop, right? So this can still go wrong. This setup right here, this can still come crashing down after the New York Stock Exchange opens. Remember, this basically this was all news. The massive drop that just happened, it was news. So the market can just be doing this, just a push, pull back. Remember, we're also below the 4,000 psychological level. So there are a bunch of things to consider in this area. Even to go on a buy, there are a bunch of things to consider. Should I make the buy? Should I at least, take my TP halfway up, which is, yeah, somewhere about here. The market reaches that area, I will secure profits and move the stops to break even. So I'm going to maybe set that alert there, and I'm going to be watching, right? That's S&P 500. Let's see how US 30, US 30 is pretty much doing the same. Plus, you see that nice head and shoulder also. Oh, hold on. You see that nice head and shoulder formation. And I was saying on the video, on the video that I just posted to the group, that maybe by the time the New York Stock Exchange open, you see this entire drop, this entire crash caused by the news, the market will correct it back up immediately. Because You might say, but hey, but okay, the market dropped, right? The New York, the indices dropped. Also, gold dropped. Bitcoin is still dropping. It means that the news, the CPI news, were good for the USD, for the US dollar. So the US dollar is actually pushing up, is going up. If the dollar is going up, why are indices going down? If this is United States, you know, the US 100, US 30, S&P 500, they are from the United States. Why they are falling? So it may be just the volatility or some type of crazy movement by the time the news are coming out. And then as soon as the New York Stock Exchange open, the market will entirely correct that drop, and then perhaps maybe even going higher after that, maybe breaking that actual trend line. So it's possible. It's possible. I'm not saying it will happen, but it's possible. Right now, you might see, oh shoot, look at that big ass double bottom that is happening right now. It could be also a good potential, but guess what? We're still here, guys. We're still ranging. The market is being so ugly, and you see that the moment it goes down, the next hour is going up and maybe correcting the entire push, then it goes back down again, then it pushes back up, then it crashes, then it goes back up. It's very hectic right now. It's very stupid. It's acting very weird. And you know, best thing we can do is still trying to minimize our risk. Even right now, I'm starting to see, for example, S&P, let's see Nasdaq. Nasdaq also, I did two entries. So I did an entry on S&P, small entries, not going big because I know how crazy the markets are. So I went on a 1 minute and I was seeing that breakout. I saw the breakout of the structure now pulling back, potential head and shoulder. The price is breaking the structures to the upside. So yeah, like technically and analytically, or you know, based on the analytics right here, the market could potentially go up. But we know we're subject right now to a bunch of news, a bunch of fundamentals, which I always keep saying I don't like. I hate fundamentals, but we have to adapt, guys. We have to accept it, and we have to keep adapting to this type of things. Because what if from this point on, you know, the remaining of the year, the market will all be just fundamentals? That's very possible too. So it means we're not going to be trading the entire year? No, we still have to look for setups. We still have to follow and look for entries, right? So we're trying to catch at least 1-to-1, 1-to-2 maximum risk to reward. Okay. Seeing, as I mentioned, that the market is ranging and we are trying to catch that little buy right there. Let's see if it's going to go the direction we want or not. The market is about to open in about 3 minutes. And let's see if we're going to have that little push. Okay. And we could easily get stopped out right here, easily. Or maybe the price will start just going this weird thing and maybe pushing up later, you know, after be playing around and getting people tired of this thing, and then pushing up later, then going back down strong. So a bunch of things are going to happen. We cannot expect the price just to skyrocket right away. And let's see. Let's just wait for those few minutes and see if it's going to start pushing up. As I mentioned, my entries are very small. I'm not risking too much. If I get stopped out, I get stopped out. Be careful, you guys. If you're actually going in with a big lot size, you know, be careful. Let's see. See, gold went down really hard, and now it's correcting the entire push. Yeah, look at that massive dent, and now it's correcting it. So maybe at the end of the day, this thing will start pushing up. Who knows? Then we will have to correct the trend. So correcting the trend right there. and maybe now waiting for that breakout. I want to see gold maybe breaking this structure right here. This is it. Like if it breaks, we can maybe go long. Why not? This is huge. Right, about 34 seconds. US 30, I didn't get in on US 30, guys. If you did get in, it's actually looking even better, I believe, on US 30. It was looking better because it's rejecting the 32,000 psychological. So if you caught that, it's pretty much doing the same thing. Maybe the breakup. This would have been the entry. Boom. TP 1 to 2. But I was not watching. Sometimes I'm watching too many things, but this would have been maybe a potential. The actual buy, that momentum candle breaking this previous structure. Plus going back up on top of the 32,000 psychological. So maybe that would have been the nice buy. Let's see, it open? Yeah, it's open. So let's see. It's gonna go up, it's gonna go down. Stocks, you see, stocks are on Nasdaq are actually looking red. Starting to see a lot of a struggle in this area. A little consolidation there. Okay, hang on. Placing my stop loss on break even. Here you go. Profits, little partial profits, no biggie. Okay, Nasdaq pushing up. It hits that point also on break even. As I mentioned, S&P 500, it's already a risk-free trade. If it goes down at this point, I don't care. US 30, I would say already hit. Yeah, it would have hit the TP. So if you guys were in US 30, this would have been a beautiful, beautiful entry. As I mentioned, sometimes I may be paying attention more on Nasdaq or S&P, or maybe just Nasdaq, and I just missed the other one. It happens, I don't have 3 eyes that I can keep an eye on it. But if you caught this one, it was a nice rejection at the 32,000 psychological level, and that breakout right there was actually really nice. Free trade. I like to have either the 20 or the 50 sometimes on my chart, just to see the little trend right there. Sometimes I just don't like having any type of line on the chart. I want to see it clean. S&P pulling back. Nasdaq pulling back. Be careful there with Nasdaq. I wanted to see Apple and Tesla how they're doing because they're still red. Look at that. Oof. They're going down hard now. Oh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Microsoft. That was a big pullback on Apple. Come on. Don't get stuck now. Yeah, dropping. I believe Nasdaq is gonna. It's going to crash down. Amazon. Oof, this is looking ugly. Big rejection to the upside on Facebook. Google pushing up a little bit, but rejection now to the downside. Ooh, this is not looking good. I don't like that rejection. You see, I don't like that rejection on Nasdaq. But I would say maybe this is the indecision that is going on. But right now, the stocks are going down. This one, this 5-minute thing, not looking good. Not looking good. Most likely we're going to get stopped out on this one. So because we're scalping right here, you got to make a decision based on what you're seeing. Look at that big reversal that's happening on Nasdaq. S&P 500, I'm sure it's going back on red. Almost. So if you made an entry on S&P 500, I recommend, well, this is a risk-free anyways. You know, if you want to maybe close all your entries or close the entry at that point, whatever you want to do, it's up to you. But this one at least is a risk-free trade. But Nasdaq is the one that is not looking good because the stocks are still dropping. Let's see, for example, Apple. If it breaks this level right here, this is not good. It may continue going down. Apple, Tesla, you know, those are the biggest companies in the Nasdaq, right? They're very influential. For whatever is happening with them, it will affect Nasdaq, US 30, S&P 500. Microsoft. Yeah, I don't like that. So here at this point is psychological. What are you going to do? Are you going to trust this setup? Are you willing to lose this trade? Are you going to get scared? Are you going to get, yeah, scared and maybe, closing the entry? It's all psychological right here. Are you going to trust your setup or what? Are you going to accept the loss? You see, stop me out already on break even. Let's see, US 30. This would have been the nicest so far. US 30 would have been the nicest right there. So as I mentioned, you're gonna have to make this decision, guys. That rejection on a 5-minute, I didn't like it. So that could mean a big, and now the price will continue most likely dropping. Or maybe just still, start getting choppy again. 1 hour is looking like that, big rejection now. Yeah, this may continue. This may continue to the downside. I will personally close it. I will cut losses on this one. Small losses anyway, because I'm not going too big. Hold on. I close the trade. They may still be just playing around, but this is what I don't like. This is what I don't like falling into. If the market starts playing around, like it starts doing this and this and this, and then all of a sudden maybe pushes up and then goes back down again, I don't like this type of thing. So my patience is not enough, is not good enough for this thing. Whenever I just see a big rejection to the upside, if I see something like that and the price is going back on me, yeah, I might just close it. I could be wrong, but like my experience is telling me that whenever I see a rejection like that, not good. Like if it's on my, like if it's affecting my direction, not good. So it could be something, you know, it could be something stupid, but I really don't like when it gets like that. So now market is starting to show some rejections now to the downside. So this is indecision, you see? So you're starting to see indecision to the upside, now indecision to the downside. So by sellers trying to get in control here, buyers to trying to get in control here. And so this is what causes the market to be very choppy. Let's see. Whenever the market gets like that, I'm always like, yo, come on, just stop me out already and just quit playing. If that's really what you want to do. But this is, I've seen this thing so many times. When market gets like this, and it gets very choppy, and then maybe later starts showing the actual direction, you know, and it goes up. Still playing around. Gold pushing up. Very slow. Yeah, gold is starting to, it correct the entire crash, the entire drop, you know, based on news, it already corrected. So this would end up being just a weak rejection, maybe on the daily or yeah, it's just pushing back up. Keep an eye on gold. Set your alerts all over this place. Keep an eye. Going back. Very slow. S&P. S&P is trying to push up now really hard. Let me take a look at Apple. Apple going back up. Yo, Easy, what's up, my man?
What's up, big bro? How you doing, man?
What's up, man? All good?
What's popping? What's popping? Good.
All good, man. Here with
Yeah,
this market.
I just saw your live. I was like, no, let me just go in, boy. You know, sometimes I miss out everything that you posted times. I was busy trading. I was like, hey, let me just stop trading and go in live.
Good, good, man.
Right?
Yeah, a lot of a struggle in this thing, man. Like, US 30
Yeah.
went up really nice for at least that 1 to 2, but it's still, there's a lot of indecision, and there would have been a nice position there. Nasdaq,
But mm, But your setup there for your US 100 price like is looking good.
Looking good, looking good. But I'm out already. I
Yeah.
just got tired of this thing, of the price pulling back right here. I just close it. But that's
Or you,
fine. Yeah, I
so now
close.
you or just watching it.
Yeah, just watching at the moment. I'm just watching it because I saw that
But
rejection.
I have seen a situation a lot of times whereby your analysis to be good as much as it's good. What turns out to happen when you're just watching, but it pulls to the upside and nobody's business, and then you go like, "What the heck, man?"
Yeah.
But it's so good, man. It's so good, man. I'm just watching that.
Yeah, it happens. It's just that this is caused because the market is, it's so weird lately that it's difficult to trust 100%. Like last year, oh, everything was beautiful, everything was going nice. From time to time, you could see, a little fake out here and there, but the direction was always really nice. Always.
You know what I'm thinking? Like watching your analysis, like what I'm thinking, or you just went out. What I'm thinking is, like you see right now, it's a buy, right?
Yeah.
There's a level that you marked above there that it has to reach.
What, this one?
No, above where it's supposed to reach above. Yes.
Okay,
Yeah, they may be like we'll be looking for a pullback there.
maybe, yeah. Price
Yeah.
is definitely
Or else,
peaking. But at
or you're
least
on 50.
this one, at least, pushed up really nice. Nasdaq, that freaking Nasdaq, I think is gonna end up now pushing up. Like, come on.
Which trade you took so far today?
Yeah.
Which which index you took today so far?
Oh, which index? I made two entries on S&P and Nasdaq. I didn't get in on US 30. On US 30,
Oh,
while I was here on the live, the market was somewhere, I forgot, somewhere here. It was somewhere here, the market. I was saying because I
yeah,
was paying attention to Nasdaq and S&P 500. I didn't pay attention to this little breakout, this momentum candle breaking this structure to the upside and breaking that
yeah,
32,000 psychological right there. Oof, that
yeah,
would have been a nice buy right there. That would have
mm,
been a nice buy. But look at that,
yeah,
how choppy it's getting now. So the market did push, hitting the TP 1 to 2, but then it's starting to just go up and down, up and down. S&P
yeah.
is about to hit.
See how nice that Nasdaq, how nice it is because it formed the what's called a double bottom. It formed the double bottom. Now looking forward for a retest and then shoot up to the upside.
Yeah, it's very slow, this thing.
But you keep pushing at the end of the day. Whatever what market gives you, you still bright. It's never enough, but you still push. You still try to find like where an edge where you can enter to make money.
Yeah, man.
But if it's choppy out, that's just have to stay away. So
That's right.
there's no another way.
Yeah. Well, I will be happy. I will be happy if this thing happened to actually, even though I'm out, that's fine. I will be very happy if this thing goes up. I'm not sure, hitting the TP guys, TP1 already. Those who are in this trade, who decided to hold it, you should be actually securing profits right there and placing stops to break even. S&P, I believe it already, it's about to hit the final TP. You see, sometimes it's gonna be about psychology, about trusting the setup and psychology. A bunch of alerts hitting.
Eduardo,
Yeah, man. Tell me.
How often do you swing trade?
How often do I take trades?
How often do you swing trade? Swing trade.
Oh, swing trading.
Mm.
Oh, it's, yeah, right now I am not swing trading, like holding it for for more than a few hours right now. It's very scary right now because it's not, you see this, all this crappy thing is not going the direction I want. And I hate being on drawdown. I hate being on
Yeah.
drawdown. So normally the setups and for the TP strategy, once the market breaks a flag, for example, it goes,
Mm.
it goes that direction immediately.
Yeah.
But yeah, right now I'm not trusting the markets enough to actually swing trade. Maybe just a few scalp here and there, and that's it. Few scalps, like trying not be too greedy. Look, all the stocks are looking green right now. They're turning green right now. So yes, this is, look at S&P 500 killing it. Hit that TP.
Yeah.
And most likely will go, and you see it's correcting entirely. This is what I was saying, which is very weird. On the video I posted a few minutes on the group, when I was saying that, hey, but hold on, doesn't make sense. If the USD, you saw the news right now, right? The core CPI news. This is what caused the actual drop. Huge, massive dent right here. If the news, if the core CPI was in favor of the USD, because the USD was actually going up, and you can see also on gold that gold dropped because USD was going up. So even Bitcoin is starting to push up now. You see it went down. It went down hard right here because of the core CPI news. And so if the news were good, at least from here so far, they were good for the USD. Why the indices went down? Why the indices went down? Gold went down as well, but why the indices went down when the US 100, the US 30, S&P 500, they are indices from the United States. If anything, that thing should technically go up instead of going down. Like, look at that massive crash. And what I was saying is that maybe by the time the New York Stock Exchange opens, this thing will just be popping up. After that massive dent, the New York Stock Exchange will be correcting that entire drop and maybe pushing up. And I'm guessing that's what's going to happen. Now look at Nasdaq just smashing up. Let's see here. Oh, where was the setup? I think I deleted. Yeah, right here. Yeah, so what we could see now, maybe today, you see, and it correct the entire drop of the CPI news. It already corrected. So what we dropped right here, this massive drop was the core CPI, which it was actually good news for the USD. Not sure why the market dropped. It should have been pushing up, but now with the New York Stock Exchange opening is correcting, and now potentially just continue going up later on. But that is it. That is basically, this is US 30, Nasdaq almost about to hit the TP. S&P 500 already hit the TP, and I mean, that's it. The direction was cut. I also wanted to share with you here, be careful when you want to get in aggressively on a buy, because I know many people, many traders, they will try, if the market is ranging, every time the market will come back to a level, or for example right here today, the market came back to this level. If you want to buy just because the market is reaching that area, just like that, market is dropping, right? Was melting. And right here, you would say, oh shit, I wanna make that buy. I wanna get in there, and I wanna put the stop maybe below this week right here. And I don't know, there, I wanna take my TP there, because I know I'm reaching a previous strong support, right? So it doesn't make sense to make an entry like that, guys. Be careful. You see what I just did on the entry. I was still following my price action. I just didn't make the entry just because the market was reaching. Well, let me remove this. I didn't make the entry just because the market was reaching this support. I wanted to see a breakout to the upside. That first breakout, at least the first breakout. The market is going down, right? And it's pulling back up, going down, pulling back up, going down. This pullback right here, it broke this previous structure. It broke it. So that to me, aggressively, I can get in. That to me means that, okay, then that reversal might be happening right now because it broke the first structure. So I'm going to take the risk, on that one candle. At least I want to see a much bigger candle, not this small one, but the biggest one. That's when the entry was done. The stop below this low and hold it. If it doesn't go my direction, man, there's nothing I can do. At least I am following my plan. I'm sticking to my plan. And let's see again, let's try to find the confluences. Again, let's try to find the same confluences. I am not getting in just because I'm, because I just want to get in. No, I am following the price. I'm still following the price. So how many confluences we can see here? We see, if I wanted to get in here, right, which is when I actually made the entry, I wanted to wait all the confluences. So let's say, all right, we are above. The price broke. First of all, it broke the little trend line, which could be that reversal, right? This could be a little reversal flag right there, right? So the price broke the reversal flag. I broke it to the upside. Now broke this is the strongest. I want to see the market breaking this structure to the upside before I jump in right here. I want to wait for that second breakout of the structure. So it broke the trend line, plus it broke the that support right here. It broke it to the upside. You might say, if you're using the 20, it's up to you. This moving average. If you want to use it, fine. If you don't, that's fine. Just don't pay attention to that. If you want to pay attention maybe to the because we are on a 1 minute, I don't think the WMA line will work here. Hold on. Let's see. This is a little slow. Yeah, you see where, yeah, the WMA lines, they will not work on a 1 minute because it's a very small time frame. Sometimes it may, sometimes it may not work. So no, maybe you pay attention to the 20. Okay, we're getting on top of the 20 simple moving average. So, all right, I have how many confluences at this point? And I'm also getting, first of all, I'm touching that support, very strong 4-hour support, right? First confluence. Second confluence, the price had broken at least, the channel, broke the channel, second confluence. Third confluence, it broke that support to the upside, right? That's our third confluence. And you want to take the WMA, not the WMA, the 20 simple moving average right here on a 1 minute. You want to take that as a buy because you're also on top of the simple moving average. You can take that as another signal. So maybe that's your four signal right there to go into the buy. And the stop below previous low. I don't want to put this low right here or the stop loss. Normally, I would put the stop loss somewhere around here. But because I know we're very choppy right now, I want to go a little further away. So I put it below this previous low. So you see everything I waited, everything I did before I make the entry. I'm still sticking to my plan, guys. I'm not just going crazy nuts right here on just making the buys. No, I don't care if this thing goes against me and I'm still following, and I spotted 4 confluences right here and the price went up. It didn't even hit the TP1 and it goes down and it stopped me out and then maybe goes up like that. I don't care, I still follow my plan. If it's going to be choppy like that and the market will be shitty for the day, or it be just, we have to accept it. We're not going to be able to win them all the time. And we know the market is very choppy. At least the direction today was a little nicer on a 1 minute time frame. pretty much in everything right here today. US 30 as well did the same thing. If you were able to catch it, which I didn't, but look, see, look at it right here on the 1 minute. It's basically the same thing. You're waiting. It almost happened. I believe it happened a similar move. Let's say this one right here. It was forming that channel, right? Clone, put it on the bottom. So you can say, okay, maybe that's the channel. So the first confluence you gotta wait is that breakout. You wanna see a breakout of the trend line, right? Of the actual little flag, plus the breakout of this support, plus it's not just the support, it is the psychological level. So this signal right here, it's even stronger. So the buy right there and the stop below this low and the TP 1 to 2. This would have been a really nice buy also. Fortunately, as I mentioned, I was not paying attention to it. But if you guys were able to catch it, congratulations. Nasdaq, same thing here. Even that head and shoulder formation, but going lower, trying to scare people out. And it did to me, it did, you know, cause me to actually close the entry. I don't care. At this point, as I mentioned, you know, I don't care. The market did skyrocket after that and smashing the TP. At the end of the day, even though I got out on this one, I decided to, you know, get and cut the losses on that one. The market ended up pushing up. I know, and I'm fine with it because I was not trusting enough the market today, at least on Nasdaq, not trusting. So it is better right now to start doing this until you start getting prepared again and getting your confidence back up. Okay, because remember, the markets are still very indecisive and very choppy. So we just have to do what we have to do. If you still, it's up to you. If you don't trust the market right here, if you wanted to cut your losses, it's up to you. If you want to hold it, it's up to you. All will all depend on you. But at least, as I mentioned, finding the entry, it was also pretty much the same. Right? I wanted to see a breakout to this first structure, this first support right here. Breakout of that support, make the entry. The price did a little pullback, retesting this area, plus forming that nice little head and shoulder, and it went up. So let's say also here, let's say you would have made that buy on the neckline, right? Look at what happened here. Let's say this is the neckline, right? And you waited. You waited for the neckline to be broken right here. That's your entry. Your stop loss normally would go below that right shoulder. Oh, guess what happened? You got stopped out and then the market pushed up. So you would have got stopped out even if you would have wanted to just enter right there and you know, on the neckline, the breakout of the neckline. Let me remove this down here. All right. You would have still got stopped out on this one. Or, you know, if you're aiming 1 to 2, right there, if you were just aiming 1 to 2 risk reward, maybe you take the TP1 was hit, and then boom, stopping you out on break even. Okay, so there were multiple scenarios here to buy. If you wanted to buy aggressively right here on this breakout, or you wanted to buy after the breakout of the neckline again. So you see multiple scenarios to get into those buys, but at least I hope it makes sense, guys. The market did go in our direction today. Hang on, somebody's calling me right now. I have to drop the video right here, guys. I will send the recording later. Okay, be careful if you want to catch more entries, guys. Please be careful. The market is going back up to the same level. Maybe wait for the market to be here, right? Let's say on Nasdaq, wait for the market to be here, and then you can maybe start looking for a sell in this area. But after you spot all your confluences, you know what to do. You know the drill. All right. Anyways, if I spot something else, I'll send it to the group later. Okay, guys, be careful. I'll talk to you guys later. Okay. Bye for now.
Hey, thanks, man.
Hey, take care, man. No problem.